Hello, this is Karreen with Karreen and Company. Today we're going to be clearing programs that I have dowsed with my dowsing tool as an SRT practitioner. We're going to go in, and as you listen to this video, I'd love your finger in your belly button. We're doing this for emotional weight loss. What does that mean? That means if you have a lot of feelings that overwhelm you, you have anxiety, maybe you have depression, maybe you have a lot of fears. As we clear, as you take your breath in, you hold, you release, you're giving your high self committee, your spiritual committees, your healing committees to go in and clear these programs that you inherited not only from this lifetime, but also genetically, cellularly, and emotionally, and through the DNA chromosomes from your mother, your father, their mothers and fathers. We're always working with biological mothers and biological fathers. And then we want to clear 1, 10, hundreds, thousands of lifetimes. It's not up to us to figure out how many lifetimes, because every soul has a record and they know what to go in and clear. So if a word that I say doesn't resonate with you, I still want you to breathe in, I still want you to hold, and I still want you to let go. So today we're going to do belly button therapy. We're going to clear higher level blocks. So the best way to do this is when you take a breath in, go ahead, take a breath in. You're going to hold it below the umbilicus or in your reproductive area for 5 seconds, and then you're going to do a really long, slow exhale. We're going to set the intention that our angels, our guides, our high self committees, those that are familiar with every cell in our body, our DNA, anything that reprograms, that's not for our highest good, that when you take the breath in, they're going to research it, figure it out, and as you exhale, you're going to let it go. It's truly that simple to heal. So as we clear a higher level block, I'm going to go over the root chakra. I'm going to ask the root chakra, let me know how open are you. So just breathe in, relax. I am working on a client, but I'm also working on you. So your breath, everything is about you. Good. So High Self Source says that our root chakra is open. A lot of times our root chakra might be about fear, stability, happiness, joy. We're going to clear those blocks now. Things we're aware of, things we're unaware of, things that are hidden, buried, covered up. Let's go ahead and take a breath deep into this lower dantian. We're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A really nice slow exhale. You'll do this throughout the video, okay? So what we want to do right now with this emotional weight loss, we want to clear anything in the conscious and subconscious memory banks, the Akashic records if you choose, of anything that causes you pain, suffering, and sadness on the mental, the emotional, and physical levels. As my client, and as you breathe in and out, when I get a message saying we're clear 100%, we're at 80% right now. Let's go ahead and do a spiritual kick. Let's ask this soul to let go of anything they inherited from their mother, their father, their mothers and fathers. Let's check 1, 10, hundreds, thousands of lifetimes. Programs of fear, programs possibly of rejection. Good. I have a good clear. So what I want you to do is take another beautiful breath deep down. You're going to hold, and as you hold and you exhale, we're going to release. Now what we want to clear, we want to address programs of unhappiness. Again, our intention is to hook up with our biological mother and our biological father. It doesn't matter if they're still here on the earth plane. What we're going to do is say, go in, let's clear any programs that have been created. Maybe they had a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and a lot of sadness, but we want to clear. Oh, sorry. Start again. So we're going to clear programs of unhappiness. We're going to clear programs of spiritual suicide, and we're going to clear programs of abandonment. So we're going to talk to our mother's side, our father's side, their mothers and father's side. We're going to go 1, 10, hundreds, thousands of generations. We're going to ask that any heartache, any suffering, any sadness that they endured as individuals, we're going to ask it be acknowledged, released, and cleared. Take a breath in. You can hold, release. I want to ask your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, all layers and levels and lifetimes, to let go of programs of unhappiness, thoughts of unhappiness. What is spiritual suicide? Sometimes we come into this lifetime with lots of religious backgrounds, beliefs. I want to clear for you, your mother, your father, all these lifetimes where you're told to behave a certain way, think a certain way, act a certain way. But we've got to clear those from the conscious, subconscious memory banks, because a lot of time it bleeds in from other lifetimes and causes so much mental, emotional, and heart pain. We don't know why all these thoughts keep percolating. As you take your breath in, just give your body permission to acknowledge, identify, and release some of this excess thinking, these excess thoughts. Sometimes we just have too many, we don't know where they came from, I can tell you. And not that we're pointing the finger or blaming our mother and father, because they got it from their mom and dad. But what we're actually doing is talking to our tribe, talking to our genetic coding and saying, hey, life was really tough a long time ago, and I can no longer carry those war wounds for my family. So as I take my breath in, I breathe in a lot of love and forgiveness, and then I'm going to release a lot of shame, a lot of blame, a lot of heartache. Go ahead, take one more breath. Thank you. Now we have two blocks we want to address with this emotional weight loss right now. And it's blocks to determination and blocks to generosity. I don't know why those words came up, but that's what Source asked us to do on this video. So let's clear in all blocks to determination. Sometimes if we've been wounded mentally, emotionally, and physically, sometimes when we do lose our determination to fight, to move forward, sometimes we just break down, become more of a victim. Then we start self-sabotaging ourselves. We put limits on ourselves, and we can't do that anymore. So let's check our mom and dad's DNA, their chromosomes, their beliefs, their perceptions, and judgments. Let's clear all these blocks to determination. I want to know when they're cleared. So just keep breathing nicely till I get a yes, it's cleared. Good, so this one's cleared. Still breathe in and release. Then we want to clear blocks to generosity. It's not just money, it's kindness, it's thoughtfulness. It's with whether you're with friends or family and they're generous with their conversations, with their words, with their thoughts, with their actions. We have a lot of soul family here working with us. So what we want to do is go in and clear blocks to generosity, to being open to communicating, being open to having conversations, being able to express with love and kindness, to be heard with love and kindness. And generosity can be on the mental, emotional, physical, psychological level, and also the financial level. So let's go ahead and clear any blocks we may have inherited from our biological mother, our biological father. Thank you. Keep breathing in and letting go. I'm going to ask that any pain, any suffering, any sadness, any heartache that you're holding on to, as you breathe deep within, let's go ahead and release a lot of forgiveness, a lot of love, not only to ourselves, but to those who may have caused injustices to us and things we may have caused injustices to others. So as you're breathing and letting go, just keep trusting that your guides and angels are of the highest vibration of knowledge and information. And they're telling me, yes, we're clearing 100%, so that's really good. Then we want to clear dysfunction of spirit by thought and any programs of self-centeredness. Sometimes we might feel that people don't treat us well. Sometimes we may feel they're not kind to us. Usually really soft souls, really generous souls, really loving souls get stuck in these patterns. But we want to release them. We want to ask that anything we inherited from our mother and father that causes us internal pain, emotional pain, psychological pain, let's just clear them. Let's clear them for our mother and father. And again, it doesn't matter if they're on this earth plane or they crossed over. Let's clear it also for your tribe, for your region, for those soul family members that have been dealing with the same issues. Keep your breathing going, and I'll let you know when it's clear. Good. So I want you to take a breath in of self-love, self-value, self-appreciation. Let's let it ruminate here, and then when you exhale, let's do a really long, slow exhale of self-love, self-appreciation, forgiveness. And then the last thing I want to clear on a soul level is I want to ask that our spiritual committees, our healing committees, any committees we have or aware of, let's go ahead and do some balancing of this body. Let's go into every cellular memory, releasing programs that keep reprogramming, causing us heartache, pain, suffering, and sadness. Let's also clear it for our mothers, our fathers, if we have brothers and sisters. Clear it for our soul family and any of our children. And I'll let you know when these programs are cleared. Keep breathing. I ask all High Self Committee members to be of the highest vibration, to fill this body and all cells with divine love, divine healing, divine intervention, divine goodness, divine greatness, and most of all, love and forgiveness. And I want you to just keep breathing. I want you to lay where you're at, sit where you're at, and just let this energy just feel you from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes, inside out. Let's make sure they research your lungs, your large intestine, your stomach, your spleen, your heart, your small intestine, your bladder, your kidney, Sanjiao triple warmer in your liver, gallbladder. Let's make sure the cycle from yin to yang goes from front to back, back to front, from the bottom of the feet to the top of the head, from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet. Give yourself permission to heal, to release, to let go, but most of all, give yourself permission to love yourself, to appreciate yourself, and to respect yourself. And then you will teach others how to do the same.